Mercury looking to sweep the sky. The Phoenix Mercury swept the Chicago Sky last season, and this year they will look to do the same. The Phoenix Mercury had a fantastic 2025 season, and they want to have an even better year this time around. The Mercury reached the WNBA Finals, and they faced the Las Vegas Aces. The Aces pulled off a sweep, and they won their third championship in 4 years. They won in 2022 and 2023 before the New York Liberty won their first championship in 2024. Phoenix made the finals for the 6th time in franchise history, and their last 2 did not go in their favor. However, with the team's trio leading the way, the Mercury may get a why it should be a good year for the Mercury, and they can build momentum by winning their season series. The Mercury have a chance to take down some of their rivals, and winning the series against the Atlanta Dream would be a good start. The Dream swept them last year, and getting a win this time would be a confidence booster. Phoenix can pick up wins over a few more Eastern Conference teams, and one that comes to mind is the Chicago Sky. And the next time they are in the finals. The first matchup between the Mercury and the Sky will be a home game, and it is Phoenix's 4th game of the season. The Mercury will face the Las Vegas Aces, the Golden State Valkyries, and the Minnesota Lynx before that. Later in the season, the Mercury will host the Sky once again, and they will face the Seattle Storm before that. Phoenix's game against Seattle will be the team's first home game after a 3-game road trip, and the Mercury will host the Sky and the Indiana Fever before road games against the Aces and the Lynx. The Mercury and the Sky will meet one last time, and it will be a road game. Phoenix swept Chicago last year, and these teams played 4 games. The series started with a 94-89 win, and Satou Sabally led the way with 20 points. She also had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 Mercury rookie shines in game against Sky. Kitija Laksa played well in that game, and she had 18 points. She also had 3 rebounds in the process. The Mercury had 3 more players who scored in double figures, as Monique Akoa-Makani and Catherine Westbeld had 13 points, and Alyssa Thomas had 10. Sabally and her teammates played well in that season series, and they can pick up another one this year. Please follow us on X to read more about Phoenix's upcoming games against the Chicago Sky when you click right here. LS. Angel Reese issues emotional 4-word response after Minneapolis man shot and killed by federal agent. Angel Reese is the latest athlete to give her 2 cents after a Minneapolis man was killed by federal agents. On Saturday, Alex Jeffrey Preddy was fatally shot by a Border Patrol agent in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with citizens expressing their outrage upon seeing the 37-year-old's death. Immediately, social media was ablaze with posts of the shooting as citizens made their anger known. The sports world was also affected by the tragedy, with the NBA rescheduling the Minnesota Timberwolves matchup against the Golden State Warriors on Saturday. Now, Reese wrote a forward message in light of the fatal shooting, following Charles Barkley's heartbreaking response. An ex-NBA star makes feelings crystal clear on Minneapolis shooting after scary times claim. ESPN coverage interrupted as Ernie Johnson delivers breaking news on Inside the NBA. Praying for our country, the WNBA star wrote on X, with a teary-eyed and a hands-together emoji. Fans were quick to join in with the star, as some declared they would be praying for the country as well after what was the 2nd deadly incident involving immigration officers in Minneapolis this month. A commenter believed that while it was important to pray in times of distress, they claimed that the time for more drastic measures as a result of the 2 deaths had come. Unfortunately, praying isn't enough. We must take up the lessons of the late great Dr. King and be obstructions of peace in this railway of injustice, the Post read. For the most part, the Chicago Sky Star's post was received well by her fans, though there were some who commented in favor of the federal agent's actions against Preddy. That said, it wasn't just Reese who shared their reaction to the fatal shooting in Minnesota. Former NBA All-Star Isaiah Thomas took to social media to express his disappointment at what had happened while also condemning the violence unfolding seemingly in real time. 6 guys beating the S out of one person, then killing him. Thomas's ex-post read in the immediate aftermath of the shooting. The IC agents. 6 against 1, and y'all still shoot and kill somebody. Y'all had him outnumbered and decided to kill him like it was a video game, and he can just his life back as if It's not the first time Thomas has spoken about the ongoing violence. Days after Renee Nicole Good was killed by federal agents in early January, the 36-year-old took to social media to pin the blame on the heightened tensions in the United States during the second Donald Trump presidency. All those January 6th people are the ones trying to justify the murder of that woman sick in Minneapolis. His post on social media began. The U.S. is in a bad place right now, and it all comes from one guy. Sad. I go to different countries all over the world and never have these problems. We are in scary times for sure. NBA legend Charles Barkley also spoke out, demanding that an appropriate figure step up to end the violence breaking out between federal agents and civilians in the street. Going back to Renee Good and today, man, it's just sad. It's scary, he said on a recent installment of Inside the NBA. It's gonna end bad. It's already ended badly twice. And somebody's got to step up and be adults because, man, 2 people have died for no reason. And it's just sad.